No Credit Fair, what it do, baby? We are back with another EP. This is EP 14, all the way. She got DC checked in.
Your boy AD, what a day.
It's your boy Mike, man, and we're in the thick of the NBA playoff race right now.
Yes,
a couple of awards getting into.
Yeah. We got round two.
Round two of the NBA playoffs, man.
Game 3.
Right.
Game 3 is being played tonight, tomorrow. We got Boston and
Celtics. No, Cavs.
Yeah, Boston Cavs. I was about to go Celtics too. Right. Cavs, Celtics. Then you got tomorrow. We got that juggernaut matchup between the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. But news dropped this week. The Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. Been living on the rock, man.
One's a 4-time, one's a 3-time. Crazy work.
I don't agree with both, but MVP.
Told you.
MVP, we got that guy Jokic over in Denver, and the Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. Now, fellas, let's start with MVP, man. And No Credit Family gonna post a question to you. Let us know in the comment section. Let us know on Instagram who's supposed to win that MVP. But does Jokic deserve the MVP trophy this year?
You deserve it.
Did he deserve it?
I want me to go first?
He deserves it.
I'll go first.
He deserves it.
He deserves it.
Nah, he don't deserve it, man. Let's be real. He had a great season though. 29, 12, and 9.
Yeah, let's talk about the stats. Stats don't lie, right?
Stats don't lie, but also I think impact in the game, and I think SGA took OKC from a poverty franchise to the #1 seed in the West. Let's be frank, all right? The departure of KD, Russ, Harden, nobody's seen his organization going anywhere, and they finally get a healthy year of Chet Holmgren, and SGA became a top 5 player. He became their closer, clutch-wise. He's just such an offensive juggernaut. A lot of teams have to scheme against him, and I just think he deserved the award. Whether it be age, whether you feel like Nikola is the face of the NBA or not, there's a lot of back and forth. But I think now the award is becoming who's more popular than who's actually impacting their team. Now the Nuggets had a great season, but we're watching them right now. They're getting dismantled by the Timberwolves, while the Thunder are doing pretty well in the playoffs. If I double check, so I think we should have given it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I think just to get out of this kind of race between Jokic, before he used to be Embiid, before it was Giannis. We kind of just have one player in mind every single season, but we need to open it up because the NBA is changing before our very eyes. So I think SGA is one of the leaders.
Mom,
of that
I'm recording.
Oh,
what up, Mom?
Mama Crawl.
Hey,
Mom.
She calling about the MVP.
Yeah.
She got a team.
Ask her if she think Jokic should have won MVP.
I got those too.
Oh, damn.
But yes, I agree. I agree with you, Mike. You said where I'm sitting here, just sound like a broken record. But man, y'all know y'all been watching NBA all season. Shai has been on the tear. Honestly, you finished #1 out in the West. You're still playing well in the playoffs. It's like it's a given, and it kind of taints this award because the Nuggets are struggling. They're getting manhandled by the Wolves. So it's like it just looks.
How's the MVP on a team like that get killed like that?
Right. It just gives into the argument of popularity versus like, what do we really? It's not moving the needle. That's what I asked.
Yeah, I just think they hating. We all three can agree here. Let me not say hating, but I don't know. I really think.
Shaq knows.
Biggest haters. Now I appreciate Shaq for being honest when he said it up front just so.
Not the time and place for that. Though.
I know, but he wanted to tell him to his face before you saw an article on Bleacher Report or ESPN like Shaq says.
Yeah, but
they gonna change that narrative.
Shaq has the room and the stature to.
He does. But
come on, it's Shaq.
Let me just
put some respect. You know who Shaq is.
Right. But I just looked at the numbers, so I'm gonna start with Jokic. Congratulations, 3-time MVP. He's won the last 3 out of the 4 years. To me, when he won the back-to-back, that second MVP he got, he averaged 27, 14, and 8. This year, his numbers were 26, 12, and 9.
So went down a point.
Down a point.
Up some assists.
So it wasn't as to the caliber as I feel like we should hold it.
How many games did he play?
He played 5 more games.
Okay. So he's available.
But to me, you had to win another MVP. I feel like you have to. Your stats, I feel like, have to do another job. Now let me go to Shai Gilgeous though real quick.
I feel like Shai could put that stat line up in the sleep too.
Yes, Shai Gilgeous played 68 games last year. Mm-hmm. He averaged 31, 5, and 6.
Where they finish?
They made the play.
They were number 1.
No, I'm saying last year.
Oh,
so this year,
yes.
He played 75 games, averaged 30, 6 rebounds basically, 5.5, and 6 assists. The last player There's only 2 guys on that list that averaged that first season. You know who the second person is? Michael Jordan.
Okay. Close enough.
Michael Jordan
Close enough.
and Shea Gilly.
Right.
And this year his team finished as the number 1 team.
Give me the field goal percentage. Sorry to cut you off.
1-4. I don't think I have to look for that.
Well, right now I'm looking at 53.
53%.
Yeah.
So
It's
half
efficient.
the time he's making the shot, efficient. And then at the same time, again, the standings would have been the deciding factor for me. One of the close games at the end of the season, OKC played Denver. I don't know if people remember that game. Shea Gilly basically hit a game winner. There's a reason why Denver fell to the 2 seed. And to me, that was it. You sold the right. The MVP was set because Denver had a chance, and if they had a chance to seal it, and Jokic seal MVP. But the tier that Shea Gilly has been this whole year, All-Star starter along with Jokic. I don't understand how he didn't get it, and the fact that he got the most second place votes. I was telling myself, y'all consider Denver what type of market? Like as a franchise, is it a small market, big market? We say in the middle.
I would say a big market.
You said Denver's big
I don't
market.
think they're getting bigger now because the championship.
The championship, okay, and then MVP. And
So
okay,
I think about in the past, like, was like
Yeah, Carmelo.
would you guys like Melo, Iverson being there? Was it a big market or a small market?
I would say big because they can afford him.
You know, J.R. Smith.
Right.
So okay.
So I say with that backing, and like you said, we brought it up about viewership. Not a lot of people has the opportunity to watch OKC's games. So I think that's what kind of, because I mean, after that, if they release this list of people who go on MVP,
And what's the criteria?
it moves every fucking year. I'm sorry.
Do they have like does NBA have a?
No.
The voters have their own personal agenda,
It's just whoever they feel is right. Like the starting center and defending NBA champion should be MVP.
which is crazy. He's run 2 already.
Compared to a guy that had a team in the play-in
Right.
and transformed that team into a number 1 seed.
Huge. That jump is meteoric.
So why is that? And you can't even say Shea's most improved because he won that award already.
Exactly.
So
he's
he's
been-
already improved. He's getting better.
He's been going up,
Yeah.
and to me, he's technically an international player, but I feel like he's more relatable to the
Well, he
American
went to
player.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
You know, he's been on several teams before OKC.
Right.
This is not his first stop.
Exactly.
You know, so in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes it home next year. If OKC comes back as a top 3 team again.
But to me, it didn't feel right the same way I felt about Embiid's
Right.
MVP. It felt like the sympathy. It's like, we missed you this year,
Yeah.
so we'll give it to you next year. We're just like, nah.
Jokic is starting to reach that territory, bro. Just like where every year we consider Giannis an MVP candidate, right? Because you said the numbers. Giannis could put up 29, 12, and 8 in his sleep.
In his sleep.
In his sleep.
Right. But to me, the deciding factor was the record. OKC, especially like the narrative, he took them from the play-in to the number 1 seed, and they might make the Western Conference Finals, while Denver may not.
Yeah.
So
Denver may get swept.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
to me,
the
it's
people that
like,
voted for him are probably looking really dumb right now.
yeah, and I don't know what was the thought process. I know he had a great season, but his second MVP season, Jokic, he had better stats than this. So I don't know. Like, it wasn't a significant jump to me. Granted, they were still a top 4 seed, but at the end of the day, statistically, OKC was the number 1 seed, and Shea had the biggest jump. And again, they're the youngest team right now in the playoffs.
Yeah. They're younger than some college starting 5.
Exactly, the youngest number 1 seed in the league ever.
All right, can we move on to another snub?
See another snub?
Another snub. Defensive Player of the Year, and when it is Gobert. How do you feel about this award?
Future Hall of Famer.
I called it.
Future Hall of Famer.
Which Hall of Famer?
About 4 defense player of the year.
I called it.
And I know
My senses started
statistically,
tingling.
at first, I know I said this, I would have given it to Wemby because he's averaging more blocks and more deflections.
Yeah.
But you have to think,
Wembanyama.
you have to think about what I thought about is how, I mean, it's a team effort, but statistically, he's part of the reason why Minnesota's one of the best defenses in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He's the main reason why.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Respectfully.
it's going to be a 2-headed. I think this is his last year winning it because I think
better be.
moving forward, Wemby's going to average
that's
5
what he
blocks.
says.
Yeah.
He said, all right, you got it this
Take
year.
number
Chris."
4.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Big
only a
Rudy.
few people that have ever won more than
Four.
3 defensive player of the years.
That's remarkable.
So,
That's remarkable.
NBA should have made history this year.
right,
Should have made history.
right. They had the opportunity, but I think
Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year.
that's how I feel about the refs. You know, when they screw up, they're like, "How we gonna get you back?" I feel like the NBA is doing that with these awards. It's like,
It's the greatness of Gobert, man.
Why are you messing up history? We talking about the
It's
long,
greatness.
like the future. Wembanyama is the future.
He got time though, bro. He got 11 years.
what I'm saying, but you're basically saying,
Come on now.
"I we messed up here," and it's like, what if he didn't really earn it that year? That's how I feel about, like I said, Embiid that year.
Well, he's gonna average more than 4 blocks a year next year.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he's gonna get better. But I think this is for Rudy. I think you put up a great point that before he got to Minnesota, they weren't looked at as a defensive team at all. But You see the way the guys are kind of chimed in. They're feeding off of his energy. And, I mean, what can we say statistically? They're number one defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
See what they're doing in Denver already. So, yeah.
Now, what Wemby was in a winning situation and was playing in the playoffs, right?
Then you could make a strong argument. I will give you that. But I feel like the Spurs won 18 games.
Right, and collectively, their defense as a team wasn't the greatest.
You know, what was that video? Chris Paul hits a three. They're
down
to 43. It's like Wemby blocks a shot. The Spurs are down by 35. Right. You know, but it's no discredit to what he's doing. He's on a historical run.
He's going to win the next.
He's going to win it. He could win it every single year. He is in the league.
Forward.
But I think, like you said, for Rudy, he won it in Utah. He came to Minnesota. He's doing the same thing. He's bringing an effect. And a lot of people laughed at Minnesota when they traded for him, and they said, "Oh, it's never going to work having 2 7-footers. The offense is never going to mesh." But
I ain't believe it either.
Me neither.
He's gotten better.
I'll be the first to admit that.
He's gotten better, and Jaden McDaniels becomes a better defender. Why? Because he knows he has Rudy Gobert protecting that paint, right? Anthony Edwards becomes a better defender. Why? Because he has a presence in the paint. So Minnesota got Defensive Player of the Year. They got a 6th Man of the Year.
Teammate of the year.
And the only thing missing now is a chip.
Nice. Let's talk about this now. Let's talk
Put
about
that out there.
Let's stay on with the Timberwolves, man.
Okay.
Like we said earlier in the vid, they play Friday tomorrow. And tomorrow is the 10th. Yep.
Yeah,
10th.
you would have gave it to Wemby.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
I would have made history.
Okay.
NBA, you messing up, man.
Maybe
Come on.
defensive player of the year would have been nice.
This is, you'll never see another player like Wemby, young.
Well,
You
the last
never
rookie
know.
to do it was what? Hakeem?
The dream.
That would have been.
Come on.
That would have been.
Come on.
His name would have been forever
So you
solidified
had two
up there.
You had 2 opportunities.
He came in 2nd place though, right?
Yeah, the NBA had
Okay,
2 opportunities
so
to
he's
show
there.
that the future's here with these awards. You could have gave Shea MVP and possibly could have gave Wemby Defensive Player of the Year.
I think Shea got the better case though. Just the wins.
Statistically, Wemby averaged more blocks. Like he was, you coming, people were double thinking. They're like, all right, I'm gonna drop. Nah, I'm gonna
Right,
take it.
there's a compilation of guys like avoided him on the fast break because they see him at the basket. I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
But hey, came in 2nd place.
All right,
He very well could win it next year.
right. But we gotta talk really quick. I want to highlight just his revelation, Rudy Gobert, because we all thought that he was a problem in Utah, but now he looked like he might be the winner in this whole situation.
Well, Ingles went home, right? The Magic.
Right.
O'Neal went home. Donovan.
He gonna be there.
Cleveland.
1, 2, 3. Cancun.
Yeah, so he.
Yeah.
You could build around. You can always build around defense, man. I think that's what we're learning
Right now,
before our very eyes.
in this series between Denver and the Wolves, right? You got Jaden McDaniels locking it down. You got Gobert, Game 1, Anthony Edwards, Towns,
Reed.
Conley, Reed, Alexander Walker. I'm gonna read this stat. See you guys. No current fan. Defensive rating for the 2nd game was 90.6 with 12 blocks and 11 steals. And opponent's field goal percentage is 35%, bro.
I got a question for y'all.
Do we believe in the Wolves?
That,
They
but
keep
also,
defense.
if I throw a heating pad or an
You
ice
should
pack
you should be suspended. Bro.
onto the court, why am I not being suspended? Why am I not getting a technical foul in the moment?
Right.
Moments after my head coach goes crazy on an official, yelling at him, cursing him out.
You know, it's ironic about that too.
Why are we holding the whistle for these guys?
You know what's ironic about that too? I think
Why?
the same ref kicked out Rick Carlisle Game 2 against the Knicks.
But what is? Have the Denver Nuggets become the championship? I know we're avoiding, but I couldn't believe that.
Same. I was
could not believe
like,
that.
we're going back to the 90s. You can do
Hands
this.
threw a whole ice pack onto the court. What if somebody slipped and sprained their ankle?
100%. 100%. If I was Minnesota, I would have highlighted even more. I would have stopped the game and be like, yo, yeah, I would have started. I would have over-exaggerated. Like, yo, what's going on? Pointed. Like, yo,
Just frustration.
Yeah, but that's because non-order got him tweaking.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know. I think we all been there. When you played somebody, it's like either playing against your older brother or something like that, where you just can't score no matter everything that you try and the frustration builds. Like, he was just mad. Like, when they put him in that chamber, we all seen the highlight. When they double teamed him, he was upset.
Listen,
throwing his arms, just trying to throw his arm back. I'm like, yo,
I was watching Chris Broussard. He said he looked like a suburban point guard playing against a bunch of kids from the ghetto.
Yeah.
You know,
That was
that one team you got to play at Sunday at 12,
What do you
and they're
think-
picking you up full court every play, every single play, and you look up, it's 16-2. That's what the Nuggets went through. I just had to put that out there.
Like I said, it's demoralizing. And
Yeah,
not to go hold you, I'm happy that the whistles, the refs held their whistle. Granted, giving out text, but whatever the case, but it was an overall collective effort of them holding the whistle because they made the Timberwolves, or they made the Timberwolves play defense.
Right.
To the sense that like they didn't give them the calls that would have been
Pretty
tic tac.
bad.
You
Yeah.
know, like they held their whistles the whole game, and Timberwolves took advantage of that.
Now you see, that's a great job, refs, and that's the
And
first.
that's how you're supposed to.
That's the first and last time I'll give you a compliment.
That's how you're supposed to referee.
Keep it that way.
Keep it that way.
Let dudes play
But
defense.
let's be consistent though.
That's it. That's
You
all
know?
I. No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like the same ref ejected Rick Carlisle for yelling, but I don't know if it's because they won a championship last year.
It definitely is because of
Because
that.
they can get away with that, but throwing stuff on the court and then you literally get in a ref's face. If Draymond would do that, he's getting ejected and suspended.
Yeah.
I'm just
They
saying.
sent him to Secaucus.
He's going to Guantanamo. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
he's in records.
So,
Something to review.
y'all did a great job with that Minnesota game. Not because I seen Denver lose. I just felt like you have to let guys play defense. It makes the game fun.
yeah,
Textbook.
and you gotta highlight guys that play for fouls instead of just playing the regular game. How many times you see a guy have a clear lane, they slow down a bit, they try to
Play
go
through
for
it.
two, go for two, play
through
through
it.
contact. Because
Yeah.
if you're resorting to the contact, and Jamal Murray's been in jail. Even against the Lakers, his field goal percentage was not good enough, and I told myself, I said, listen, if the Nuggets
I
think,
told you in the chamber, bro. You
if the
like,
Nuggets believe they could be down by 25 to a team like Minnesota, it is not going to end well. This is not the Lakers, all right? The Lakers are old, slow, no defensive continuity.
No.
Whereas the Timberwolves are the complete opposite. They're young, they have bodies, they have guys that can throw at you, and that's why they're up 2-0. They could be up 3-0.
you should listen to what Bruce Brown said in the interview. He said his toughest out last year when they won that chip was against Minnesota.
Yeah.
He said they made it because they were young. Once they figured it out and got healthy, and Jaden McDaniel got hurt last year because he punched a wall and broke his hand.
Yeah, he was
But
frustrated. Why does Amari Stoudemire?
yeah, now we seeing it right now. This team coming together, and it's only crazy because they're really young. I mean, Mike Conley's the vet, but
Got a question.
no.
Is it a sweep on the horizon? Is there a sweep?
If they play defense like this, and plus they can go Bird back, and dudes play different once they become a father. We don't know what Fred VanVleet did that one year. I'm just saying. Shea Gillis just became a dad too. Dudes start bugging once they become fathers. So
Jalen Green?
They got something to play
They
for.
got
Jalen Green went crazy this year.
they
I'm
got-
just saying.
Yeah.
When dudes have their
Yeah,
firstborn,
That's a good. That's
they
keep
start,
it in that they didn't have
they
to
start
go first game.
bugging.
Yeah.
So
This is for my seed,
they
man.
get back Goldberg. Then you have two options of Nas Reed and Slow Mo coming off the bench.
No, they home.
Yeah,
they
now
home
they're
right
in
now.
Minnesota.
Where's the sweet, bro?
I don't want to.
Last week I said
Minnesota.
six.
Minnesota until
Minnesota.
I think game 2 they took their hearts, bro. You could just see it.
Yeah.
The energy was out the building. You saw that video of Ant Duncan?
Yeah.
All the fans just staring at
that's
him.
the that's the
That
greatest.
should go up in a moment right now.
They should put in the moment and the instrumental of "They Not Like Us." It should be playing all the time.
Absolutely.
'Cause
And he made Reggie Jackson do a prayer. So, I mean, look at him, bro.
Yeah,
22 years
like I
old.
said.
Like I said, you got a defensive player of the year, 6th man of the year. This is a sweep.
If they could do it, this would be one of the biggest upsets in a
Oh,
long
yes.
time. To sweep the defending champs.
Defending champs were, no, they're not the same team. Bro.
See, Lakers fans won't say that.
Lakers fans are just happy that they're getting slapped around. Let's be
No,
honest.
I'm saying, I think they would be blown away to see that the Denver Nuggets got swept. And they basically gentlemen sweep us, and then they just got swept
But
by a younger team.
They got to win a chip.
Who?
Minnesota. Yeah.
Yes, they have to.
It's about matchups
If
and
they sweep Denver,
They gotta win the chip.
They
You
have
gotta
to.
win the chip.
Because if you're looking at the defense, Jokic's paint defense is he's
Ass.
giving up layup,
I'm waiting
floaters.
for it.
Terrible.
I'm waiting for it. The day once if Ant dunks on him, or out of game 3 or 4, it's
Jokic
over.
is gonna run out the
No,
frame,
he
bro.
needs
He's
to-
not gonna.
he's
Can you
gonna get
explain
dunked
to
on.
this man that Jokic?
But
Have
you
you
see-
ever seen Luka get dunked on?
Luka will never be in the paint though.
That's when Jokic is the same way.
Nah,
bro.
he's
These
in-
international dudes, they do not
Goldberg's
like to get
gonna
dunked
keep
on.
him there.
No.
And I was just listening to who crazy? Gilbert Arenas crazy ass. He was like, let me get one of these Euros on me. I'm gonna pop him up, take him to the rack. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a play, maybe a fast break too.
Nah, he's gonna get out.
He's gonna be right there.
He's gonna get out the
It's gonna be
way, or he's gonna foul him.
Listen.
Now Aaron Gordon is my candidate. I told you
I
this
don't
one.
think so. He could jump.
It's
with
gonna be
him.
Aaron Gordon.
He could jump with him.
No. Aaron Gordon is the real paint protector, bro.
You know, he get dunked on, but I like
I'm
putting
telling you, the same way he caught KD. When he dunked on KD, I said this series is
Listen,
done.
you saw the way Dante caught Miles Turner last night.
Yeah.
That's what Ant gonna do.
Nah, Ant gonna dunk
Just a simple. It's gonna be a simple little bounce pass. He gonna think Ant gonna try to lay it up, and
Body.
Jokic gonna be at the corner.
Nah, I'm
Him
telling
and
you.
Michael Porter are allergic to the paint, bro. I'm trying to explain it.
Nah, I know he is. Like, he's not a paint protector. But I'm just saying, it's going to be like that statement dunk. That's like, oh, this is over. Like, that's when they know this is over.
Yeah.
You got to send that message. Like,
I mean, look, Phoenix not looking too bad right now.
what you mean? They just fired their coach.
I know,
but it was real
But
bad.
what I'm saying is though, like, everyone was like, "Oh my God, the Suns suck. They got swept." But look what we doing to y'all champion. Is
Right.
this your champion?
Is this your game?
This your champion?
Is this your game? Nah, yeah, they got Jokic. You know what it is now? I got to shout out a big salute because he's playing bigger games than we are. Like he's playing super chess while we just playing checkers. Tim Connolly.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know who this man is. He literally built the Denver Nuggets.
Built them from the ground up.
Ground up. He drafted Jamal, drafted Jokic. He hired Mike Malone, built that roster. He said, all right, I'm going to give y'all a chip. I'm out of here. Went to Minnesota, built the team that's going to basically destroy what he just built. Mm-hmm. He's playing high-level games that we ain't really ready for. Like,
He should be GM of the year.
more than GM, man. He playing with the league.
ESPN was giving him C minuses because he got Rudy Gobert.
You see, this is why we exist.
How do you get a C minus for adding a defensive player of the year?
This is why we exist. Because, like, they getting paid millions and have the backing to do all the research.
Yeah.
And you said C minus.
Hey, look at our first short on the YouTube channel.
Come on. I would say I was wrong.
To the T-Wolves.
I was definitely wrong about the T-Wolves.
I defended y'all Minnesota against these two clowns here.
Listen,
man.
no,
These guys.
listen. I didn't believe. We called each other. We could not believe that Cat was doing what he was doing. And to this day, I still don't feel right saying.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
He's been a dog since Kentucky,
He's
bro.
a meathead.
Okay, he's been a pup.
He's a meathead. I'm sorry. He just do extra stuff to just put the team in harm's way, bro.
He's a corn man.
Like he just.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of, bro. All right,
corny.
Come on. I mean,
tell me, Cat stat line in game 2, man. He's out here
Yeah, 27.
ball on them guys,
Yeah,
man.
27. I know that.
Bro, I was like,
Towns.
I couldn't believe it.
This is game 1.
Yeah, game 2 had 27. I think 10.
Rudy don't have to come back.
He does.
Nah, the offense is better without him.
He got to show why he's a defensive player.
Offense is better without him.
Listen, they sweep
They can play 5 out now.
They sweep the MVP.
God,
He should give it a shake.
it's time to get rid of.
Towns had 27, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. 36 minutes.
He don't pass the ball. But if he stays out of foul trouble,
Toasted, bro.
if he stays out of foul trouble, if Ant can do it, I'm gonna give him more credit to Ant because Wiggins couldn't figure it out. Jimmy couldn't get him to do it. He's making this guy look like a basketball player.
It's also Gobert though.
Which couldn't do it either.
No?
This man's out in Chicago.
Who?
Zach.
No, Zach was too young.
Yeah, Zach LaVine. What you mean, Zach?
You're right, because Ant's 22.
Yeah.
I mean, it says a lot about all of them. The fact that this 22-year-old from Georgia,
You gotta have two-way tendencies, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he ain't really display that. But like, I think I'm saying making Cat look like a competent player, even though he's always been an all-star.
Yeah.
I just feel like when it came to it,
Oh, they calling him out on
he was
stuff.
bonehead.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I gotta say sweep. I said 6, but I'm changing
I'm
my
going 5.
5.
The NBA is not going to let them.
What do you
Get
mean?
swept.
They let LeBron get swept last year.
They're done with him.
Okay.
Jokic just won his 3rd MVP. LeBron, we waiting for you. All your antics. Once you get your son, get out of here. That's what. Once it's done, we're done with you, man. Hurry up. We got a new crop coming in. Hurry up. I'm telling you right now.
So he's at 5.
Think about it. They let
Jamal Murray should not be playing.
They let a coach get in the ref's face.
And that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
I'm gonna go down the list. They let a coach go into a ref's face and probably said some wild shit. And then they let a player not once but twice. He threw a towel. I don't know if
Threw
you
a
remember.
towel and a
And
bottle.
they threw a heating pad. All right, $100,000.
During live play.
100K
No
fine.
whistle, no nothing.
Nothing. Here's $100K fine. They not gonna let them just walk out of here.
So the refs they gonna rig it.
They gonna do their job.
Sweep. That's what I'm saying. Like sweep, bro.
I got Minnesota advancing, but I just came in just sweep.
Bro, the funny part about all this is Phoenix would have been a better fight.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah, Phoenix. I felt bad. Bradley Beal looked washed.
Yeah, that.
KD, I'm cooking you old.
But-
I'm cooking this old man. Come here, yo, bro. Don't say Phoenix was bad. Like
But Mike Malone not gonna get the boot.
he was blocking all of Devin Booker's shots. He made him look mid. Like they making. Now they have to win the chip if they do.
Yeah. Them versus OKC would be a good matchup.
Facts.
Is that a wrap, fellas?
They not like us.
I don't even know if it's a time. Should we do a live reaction to that? Everybody would do that.
Why not? It's a bop of the summer.
They not like us.
I don't wanna
They not
see
like
Listen,
us.
there's no
They not
copyright.
like us.
I don't want y'all to know that.
They not like
It's
us.
lit. I listen to this every morning.
Over for the 6th God, man.
They not like us. But yeah, on that note, that's the Rep No Press fan with this EP, man. We got out of here. That's done up.
He for the people. He took out the copyright. He said everybody listen to this for free.
Yo, shout out Kendrick, man.
Yo, no shout out to Kendrick, man.
I'm leaving that.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.